After reading the first chapter of the book, we try to answer the question on roulette by making an activity and explaining it in this video. So, to start, we think that although we believe that it is important to give visibility to all the cultures and to give presence to the cultures and the languages that we can find in a classroom or in the school, we also understand that there might be children that are in the same situation and have the same opinion as Lan. So we think that there might be children that are tired of being seen or being treated differently from the others. So we think that there might be children that want to stop being seen as immigrant, and they want to feel and be seen as native as the other ones, as the ones that are growing up like them in a country or wherever, in a place.
Well, the idea that appears in the text about the proposal of giving importance to all the cultures seems very interesting to us, and we like also the idea of each one bringing typical food of their countries or playing music in their languages. But if we want to work on the sameness that land wants and needs, we think that we need to find something that not only joins all the cultures, but also something that is linked to the Australian culture. So we have been searching on the internet, and we have found that doing a barbecue is a typical Australian tradition. So because of that, we have come up with the idea of doing a barbecue where all the families bring food of their countries, and also the music played there is in their mother tongues. So with this, we think that everyone will have that feeling of Australian native, because they are doing a typical Australian tradition, and at the same time they have the opportunity to get to know other cultures and to show their own culture. And with this, we think that we give less importance to the differences and more to what makes them being equal in a way. And also we find that link between their cultures and the Australian culture. So we think that that may help them to feel more native, Australian native in a way.
Okay, so I am Lan, and they have planned us a multicultural barbecue in the school during these weeks. I've got to say that talking with my friends, I was a bit sad because it was like in every party or celebration that has been prepared all around the world to celebrate the multiculturalism, what people really celebrate were the differences between the different cultures and also the different languages they have. And the past years in my school happened that too, and during these years I've been realizing that when we celebrate that, I don't really feel Australian in my case, because it's like everyone celebrates the part that they would like from their culture, but we don't celebrate what makes us or what really makes us feel Australian. So for this year, they told us in class that they were going to celebrate a barbecue. That is a very special tradition from Australia, and each person of all cultures brought this special food that is eaten in their own culture to prepare the barbecue with the mix of every mixed food. It was very funny because we were all the friends of the class, all the children in class brought their different types of food, one much more spicy than the others, and one's much more salty or sweet than the other ones. But it was really incredible to feel that by bringing a part of our culture to the Australian culture, we were filling up like the Australian culture with a mix of all the different cultures we have in class. And I remember that day having fun with children from other cultures and within my class that before I don't even know, or maybe we found like things that are very similar within the two or more different cultures in the class, and that is what really makes the union between us sometimes. And that I think that is important for us, because this is a thing that we can put on multiculturalism celebration, but also in class to take account. And within that, they also ask the class to bring different traditional music from their own cultures to make the party more comfortable to all of us. And they show us some dances to make them to us to learn some different dances, traditional dances, and different ways of singing. And that was very interesting because another time it was mixing all the cultures, and I felt like really proud of it, and I think that it was wonderful. And that's it.